I'm David Cothran, and I'm a certified photo instructor, expedition leader, and naturalist with Lindblad Expeditions. We're exploring the southwestern islands of Japan, Honshu, Kyushu, and Shikoku on the National Geographic Resolution. This trip is a deep examination of Japan's culture, history, and nature. We've been visiting castles that were built during the Tokugawa shogunate. We've seen many beautiful gardens and ancient forests that are Japan's nature in all its glory. Japan has every element you need for great travel photography. It has a vibrant culture with deep history. It has beautiful nature and very modern, frenetic cities. It has extremely friendly, welcoming people. There are so many lovely gardens that have been carefully tended for centuries. As we explore these coasts, there's an enormous amount of variety. My personal favorite stop on this trip was the island of Yakushima, which is off the southern tip of Kyushu. It's a high, mountainous granite island cloaked in forest, deep valleys cut by rushing mountain rivers, narrow trails winding past trees that are 1,000 years old, small bridges going over ravines. It's just magically beautiful and fantastic for exploring with a camera. In the 30 years that I've worked for Lindblad Expeditions, photography has become a vital element of the expedition travel experience. I began in the days of film, when many people came on our trips and did not take a photograph. Today, everyone has a camera in their pocket. As a certified photo instructor on Lindblad Expeditions ships, I always begin with a session on smartphone photography, which is the most popular kind of photography these days. We always have some talks in our lounges, followed by hands-on sessions. Most important of all, we are out there with our guests, side by side, discussing how do you handle this lighting? How do you build a composition with this scene? So it's that experiential learning that I think is the most valuable part of our program. Working as a photographer in Japan, I'm fascinated by the Japanese artistic aesthetics and by the beautiful details. Those two come together in natural materials. I love zeroing in on grain in wood, on carved stone, on the texture of textiles. These can be expressed beautifully in much wider shots where natural materials are the center of interest set within a Japanese landscape or town. There's so many ways to compose things, and that's my aim, to help the guest realize their vision of Japan with beautiful compositions, finding beautiful moments, and watching for beautiful light. Japan is just a travel photographer's paradise.